in this game, the clans are a little bit different. We have Wolf, Lynx, Boar against Wolf, Boar, Goat. So our plan was to pressure them early on because we played a double clear clan. And early on, Leonard asked if he could go for Jar, because Jar Boar is what the meta is right now. We were like, yeah, let's take a look at the map first, and then we can decide later on. So that's what we do. And first of all, I see this amazing spawn. There's 2 open ruins. 1 ruin has a sheep. There's closed iron. That's why I built an X-thrower camp here. And there's even a shipwreck. So this spawn has insane amount of coins for both wolves, by that matter. And of course, I'm going to take the ruins here, and because the iron has 2 wolves, I'm going to delay my house for a bit, because what I want to do here is I want to get to the iron ASAP. And in order for me to do that, I have to get an X-thrower and clear that tile. And I could like micro this in order for it not to die, but it's faster if I just let the X-thrower die here, right? So I let the X-thrower die here, moving my villager to the X-thrower camp so I can assign him immediately, clear this tile, and obviously with this amount of gold in my pockets, I don't need to mind the timing on the iron mine, because I can just like place it down immediately, kill the sheep, hail Satan, and place the iron mine. So finish the house, so I don't get housed. Finish the woodcutter, and with the wood, place the iron mine, and later on mine the iron, and once I have 5 iron, get the sheep out. Get the chief out, rather. The sheep's out as well. There's no sheep in my territory whatsoever. So the healer's hut in the back, not in front, not on the ruin tile, very important, either on main or on the lore tile here, and I can start with the clearing. And now I realized, okay, actually there's no tile which is very, very important for my teammates. I have a boar. Boar doesn't need clear, and the lynx kind of like cleared himself because he needs the lynxes to heal up. So we actually start with the bear here because we have tons of DPS, and we just kind of like go around and clear the whole map. So if you watch my wolf guide, it's like pretty normal stuff. You go for an X-thrower here, you go for healer's hut, then you go for a dock later on. And because I have the help of the lynx, I can clear everything really early. Like it's August and we already did like a bear. We are about to do like 8 wolves. It's like crazy stuff. So I don't have spoils yet. That's why I can't go for the 2 draugrs here, but I will have spoils in a second. Going to take this tile as well with the shipwreck because Leonard just called the feast in November. So I don't actually have to do the feast in November. And he's going to mine the iron because we don't know yet what we're going to do, right? Maybe he wants to go for jar, maybe he doesn't want to go for jar. So we take more wolves. There's 2 easy wolves there. We're going to get them. Kind of missed micro there actually. I didn't like that, but it's okay. So we got all the wolves here. And finally I get spoils just in time, so we can finally go for the draugrs. So at this point, like the whole map, the whole map is cleared. Okay, chat's so funny. I'm going to address chat after the analysis, so I don't have that in the YouTube. But yeah, going for the house because I just got housed. Like, I get housed so many times. It's actually not funny, and not even on purpose. I think in this case, it's actually like bad for me to get housed, unironically. So it's October 800, and the whole map's cleared. That's just bonkers. So I reassign the X-thrower to be a villager again, which I never do with Wolf. And yeah, now it's just chill time. What we see here is the best win condition in the game. Gate of Helheim. So obviously, what we want to do, we want to win by controlling the Gate of Helheim. And this is amazing for the Lynx. Like, Lynx is one of the best clans, if not the best clan to do that, because of the nature of the trackers. Trackers have a very, very hard time finishing games, because with trackers you can't enter tiles. But the defense of the tiles with trackers, together with the fire arrows, is S tier. Like, there's literally there's only a few clans in the game who are better at defending than Lynx. Like, maybe a guardian boar with a bear is better intrinsically than a Lynx, but a Lynx is very, very strong and very good at defending tiles. So we want to go for middle. And as a bonus, the Lynx, colonizing like a snake, shout out to Spoonie, is near the Helheim. So he can actually control the Helheim as well. So I'm going to go for the joggers there in a second. I have like tons of coins, even though I didn't even work the dog yet. But I will work that in a second, don't worry. And yeah, after the feast, it's chill time again. Doing the clearing without an X-thrower, because frankly speaking, I don't need an X-thrower here. I have enough happiness. I can just work the villagers here. Usually you stay on one X-thrower. I'm doing the classic, forging the X-throwers and forging the warriors afterwards. Actually, in hindsight, since we want to control middle, I don't think I should have forged the warriors later on. I think that's a slight mistake. So adapting to the map, even for me who has tons of wolf games, is not quite so easy. Not that easy. So forging the X-throwers here, clearing all the wolves, and obviously with the help of the Lynx, the clearing was way faster. What we see here is actually so good as well. The Lynx kind of prepares the clear for me by damaging the wolves here. He did an amazing job. And here, obviously, that was a minor mistake, forging the warriors. I don't need the charge to defend the middle, if we want to defend the middle anyway. But yeah, I forged the warriors. And at this point, it's April 801. We are doing one last feast. And after this feast, it's go time. So after forging, I destroyed my forge. I destroyed my scout camp before to reduce the upkeep of my buildings. And right now I only have 3 military buildings, which is what I need. I need to convert 4 to 6 in order for us to get middle. I'm moving around the bodyguard in order to bait. You will see this, right? So the bodyguard is baiting here. I base 1 Valkyrie here. So I get 1 Valkyrie to run towards me, which is fine, it's not ideal, but you can easily smash the rest. They focus my chief with it, which is amazing because the chief has the best armor stats out of the entire army, which I have. And we clear that easily. And now the only thing we need is to defend this tile. Gotta watch out that I don't like lose a unit here, that would hurt me a lot. Leonard gets both kills, which hurts me a lot. But it's okay, it happens, wasn't on purpose. So I move these out to defend the elf. Is coming to me. And now the only thing we need is camps and defend the middle. What's very nice about the middle as well is that you can like tower that, and the Valkyries could aggro the tower first, and you can just like smack them while they smack your tower. So I get the wolf, the elf, and yeah, as a wolf it's like very easy to defend. And now I do something I really like, by the way. It's very personal, it's like very subjective opinion, but I like to build a second healer's hut so I can heal 2 units at the same time. That's what I like a lot, actually. So I'm building a second healer's hut in case my units get damaged. So I can like heal both of them, and you can see like my chief gets healed right now. And after this, not only my chief will get healed, but my X-Thrower as well. So all my guys stay healthy throughout the whole game. Ben drops his tower now, which is very nice. And since I'm full X-Throwers, the next thing I will convert is Shield Bearers and Warriors. But do not convert too early, right? That's like the only convert you need right now. Maybe this is too overkill already, right? Because the only time you will have to convert after taking middle is basically right before the enemies attack you. So this convert is kind of overkill right now, but it gets the job done. So we get the Valkyries. I luckily like get 1 Valkyrie here, so more kills for me, which means I can solidly do a 10 convert before the final fight. And yeah, my food situation is nice as well. I'm already look at my, if you've seen my face, I look really happy already because I've seen like another wolf I can pick off. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's very hard for the opponents to like get us to leave Helheim. Very hard for them to do something about this win condition. So let's actually skip a little bit. At this point here, since I don't need Invader or Plunder because we are not going to go on the enemy anyways. That's why I go for Fur Coats in case we fight in winter later on. It goes to winter, the win condition. And I see quite a lot of units from red. And at this point in time, it'll be winter soon. And the enemy converted. You can see on the minimap here, the enemy converted here, black converted. And he kind of like baited me because I thought, okay, black is actually moving throughout the fog of war, and he's moving behind me. But he actually didn't move behind me. He actually like went in front. So yeah, black kinda baited me there. And thank you for the follow, man. And yeah, well, we will get to see the final fight in a second. He's pinging. They enter. I actually like didn't think they would enter this way, and they are chasing my chief. But it's like it's too much. Look at all the guys from Leonard just tickling in here. Even if we like lost this fight barely, there's so many guys of yellow just tickling in. Red is wiped in a second. The chief survives. Not even close, by the way. It's like very, very classic. And they called the GGs, and that was very, very clean gameplay by us. And obviously, middle Helheim, very OP. So this is by far the best win condition. So if we look at the stats one more time, we can see, okay, our convert was very, very nice. Leonard's convert was very good. My convert was very good. Nothing for the opponent team do actually. Like once we get middle, I think it's game over. I think the only possible way they could have like went for the game was to go on Ben, or to contest the middle while we want to take it, like with all the 5 Valkyries in there. These would have like been the only 2 cases which they could have played differently. So thank you for watching.